For 16 years, a silent boundary held across the United States. Since January 2010, no more than 2 states had ever synchronized executions on the exact same day. That boundary is about to shatter. In a rare and grim convergence, 3 different American states have scheduled lethal injections for the exact same 24-hour window. This isn't just a grim coincidence, it's part of a sweeping, aggressive acceleration of capital punishment sweeping across the nation, coming hot on the heels of Florida's historic double execution earlier this year. The American justice system is clearing out its death rows at a pace we haven't seen in over a decade, and the legal battles behind these dates reveal deep fractures in how the state defines finality, punishment, and human error. To understand the gravity of what is happening right now, we have to look at the sheer weight of these coordinated dates. In Tennessee, the state is set to move forward with the execution of Anthony Darrell Hines, convicted for a 1985 motel murder. If this name sounds familiar, we covered his case in depth just last week. The tension in Tennessee isn't just about the case history, it's about the mechanics of the system itself. Just 3 months prior, Tennessee was forced to call off an execution at the very last minute due to severe complications inserting an IV line. Hines's legal team has fought desperately to halt this process, pointing to his failing health and past strokes and arguing that the state's execution protocol is dangerously prone to failure. Meanwhile, in Alabama, Jeremy Williams is scheduled for lethal injection for the 2021 death of a 5-year-old girl. Unlike many death row inmates who spend decades fighting through endless appellate layers, Williams has dropped all of his appeals and asked for his sentence to be carried out. It highlights a chilling category of cases, the legal volunteers who shortcut a system already moving at breakneck speed. And in Oklahoma, Carlos Cuesta Rodriguez faces execution for the 2003 murder of his common-law wife, moving forward despite long-standing arguments regarding severe mental health history and brain damage. 3 states, 3 lethal injections, all scheduled for a single day. Why is this happening right now? If you look at the macro data of the American justice system, the numbers tell a clear story. Following a sharp multi-state surge in executions, individual states are facing immense pressure to clear long-standing backlogs. Take Florida, for instance. Just weeks ago, Florida made headlines carrying out its first double execution in the modern era, executing 2 men hours apart, including an 80-year-old inmate, despite intense legal challenges regarding the psychological toll on correctional staff and the ethical boundaries of executing the elderly. When states begin clustering executions like this, legal watchdogs and civil rights attorneys raise a specific alarm: the logistics of death. When medical teams, execution protocols, and judicial review boards are forced to manage multiple high-stakes procedures simultaneously or in rapid succession, the margin for human and mechanical error shrinks to 0. We've seen it happen before: botched IV placements, legal stay scrambles, and last-minute Supreme Court filings turning execution chambers into chaotic legal battlegrounds. It is exactly this scenario that Hines' own lawyers pointed to months in advance in their fight to halt his execution. This isn't just about the individual details of these specific cases. It's about what this synchronized push reveals about the machinery of American justice in 2026. When capital punishment becomes an accelerated pipeline rather than an isolated, heavily deliberated exception, it forces a fundamental question on the public. Are we watching an efficient administration of justice, or are we watching states race against public opinion, legal hurdles, and the ticking clock of aging death row populations? When 3 states schedule their execution dates for a single 24-hour window, the message from the state level is loud and clear. The system wants finality, and it wants it now. Whether all 3 of these executions proceed as scheduled remains to be seen. Legal challenges, particularly in Hines' case, are still unresolved as of this recording. We'll be following what happens. My name is 2 Tiers. Subscribe. We're covering this one in real time alongside you.